So I'm here at Punta Gorda. Um, it's at the Tiki Bar. There's the Tiki Bar. That's the 41. And so I'm just fishing for snappers. What I'm using is small quarter ounce weight. I'm using 15-pound mono and a small hook. So that's the size of hook I'm using. And my bait is greenbacks, frozen, that I caught last week. So where I'm casting it is that piling in front of me. I'm only casting it 10 to 15 feet from the shoreline. It's pretty shallow, but the water is really clear and it's low tide right now. I'm at the Punta Gorda Tiki Bar, and there's a charter boat captain there. There's the old pier that got destroyed from the hurricane. So the most important part about fishing for snappers, mangrove snapper, is to be focused. Always be ready, because once the fish start biting, they bite really fast and they try to steal your bait. So you gotta stay focused. So I just caught this really nice mangrove snapper, and there's my board, my measuring board, and that's 12 inches, so he's at least 13.5 inches. Really good keeper, and he bite really hard. So you got to be ready. Have your drag set, not too loose but not too tight either. You want him to pull drag. All right, let's continue fishing. So this is the second mangrove snapper I caught for today, and it is 12 inches. And you gotta be focused and be ready. All right, so this is my third mangrove snapper that I caught. And in Florida, you're allowed 5 per person per day, and they got to be 10 inches. So he's 11.5. So you want to fish right there, and just stay focused. So today is Saturday, July 18th, and there's no sun. It rained all morning, so I started fishing at 12:30, and I caught 3 snappers so far. Let's continue and see if we catch 2 more and limit out. All right, so this is our 4th snapper, and you always want to measure it. Every fish you catch, you want to measure it. I caught a couple that are small, so he's 12 inches. So always play by the rules, okay? You're allowed 5 snapper per person per day, and they have to be a minimum of 10 inches for inshore. Further water's got different rules. So I caught my limit today on snappers, and this is what I'm using for weight. I'm using, that's for hook, and that's my swivel. I don't use a bead on top of my swivel. I used just a small egg sinker, and just casting it right there. So I've been here about 2 hours, so caught our limit. That's not bad. Here's our fish, and I'm gonna clean it. All right, so we're back in the car, and so we caught 5 snappers today, and a couple short ones, so I let them go. But you always gotta measure, and you always gotta read the rule books in anywhere you fish, so that way you play by the rules. It's not worth it to get busted by the FWC. So 5 snappers per person per day, and they got to be a minimum of 10 inches to keep. And so we limit out today in 2 hours, so we did pretty good. So we're at home now, so we're gonna start filleting the snappers that we caught. That's the biggest one, and I'm gonna show you how to clean it. So we're gonna need this scissor to cut the fins, this to scrape the scales, This, if you want to fillet it, but we're not going to fillet it today. We might just steak it. Another scissors. I use 2 buckets of clean water. I'm going to fill it up with clean water. Going to wash it first, and then we're going to scale it, and then I'll show you the final product. All right, so basically what I did here, I didn't show exactly how I did it, but you use a spoon, scrape all the scales out, okay? And then you use this strong, heavy-duty scissors to cut the gills out. And there's the guts, the fins, the top fins, pectoral fin, dorsal fin, anal fin. Cut them out. Take the guts out, remove the guts, cut the gills out, and then you're ready. Now you can process this, fillet it, steak it, grill it whole, whatever way you want to do it. But this is the final results. And then we're going to cook it now.